Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be predicting the content coming tomorrow here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, as I record this video, it's like 3 a.m. on Thursday morning, I guess. So it's late. If I say anything incorrect, that's why. But hopefully we get some decent content, basically. We'll see what the cards look like, but hopefully it's something solid. And before we hop into the video, if y'all haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel, uploading every single day, multiple videos a day. We'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, so in last week's content, we got 2 opals and a ton of pink diamonds. We're not going to get this many pink diamonds this week, but I do think we'll continue to get 2 opals. I've already got like 5 pink diamond names to predict as well. And then we will also go through here and talk about some diamonds that we could be getting. There's a lot of diamonds left in hidden gems, 243 of them. We're going to get 4 or 5 diamonds and they're going to be random cards. So I really think at the end of the day, this is all just guesswork for the most part. But I will say there's no more really good hidden gem amethysts in here, really. I mean, Herb Jones, Kawhi, a couple guys like that are solid, but nobody in here is really like an incredibly amazing budget card at this point, at least that I'm not that I'm aware of. Like this Ron Harper's a 6'6" PG with defense. He would be really good as a budget PG, but overall at this point the amethysts aren't really cards that I think matter all that much for the most part. I mean, Ron Harper would be nice, like I said, but overall it doesn't matter too much. So I'm going to move on to diamonds and we're going to talk about the guys that we can actually predict, and we're going to start off with a diamond point guard, and the diamond point guard that I think we'll get is Michael Carter Williams, wherever he is. I don't even know where he is exactly, but I do think there's a good variety of diamonds that we could get at the point guard position. Like I think Ben Simmons has to be coming at some point. Marcus Smart going to be coming at some point. There's MCW right there. I think this would be, he's the best of the diamond point guard. That's the only reason I say him. At least I think so. He's got a super fast jumper, versatile defender, good speed, like all that. Super duper solid card. Kind of does everything well at the point guard position, especially with how good his jumper is. And wouldn't be shocked at all to see him come tomorrow, but I think it'll be him or Lonzo or Michael Ray Richardson or Ben Simmons or Marcus Smart or Kirk Heinrich. Like there's a bunch of good diamond point guards. We haven't gotten any of them in the recent future. I guess we did just get Alex Caruso, who was a really good diamond point guard last week, but wouldn't be shocked to see another one of those guys. Outside of that, we'll get a bunch of filler diamonds. Like I think realistically, we'll get a couple guys who just aren't very good. Would love to see this Larry Nance card though. He's very, very good, 6'10" small forward. Can shoot the ball decently well, super athletic, elite, versatile defender with a bunch of good defensive hoffs, and he's a good athlete. Like he would be a super duper solid card to see as well. Jonathan Isaac would be a really good diamond to see. Outside of that, most of these other diamonds are pretty much filler cards at this point. I think for most people's teams anyway. I mean, there's certainly some guys who would be good cards, but there aren't like any really amazingly top tier bigs, I think, anymore for the diamond tier for the most part, for example. So realistically, don't think we're going to get anybody too great out of that. Again, Ron Harper, by the way, this is the diamond version of the same card. Tall point guard. He's got half a movable interceptor challenger. And it's another guy who would make sense as a diamond PG to come out. And you know what? I do think we'll get one of the good diamond point guards tomorrow. Outside of that, like I said, I really don't know. It's hard to predict at the end of the day who we're going to get. We're going to get a couple of these lower overall diamonds. Like I wouldn't be shocked by Ralph Sampson. He's a decently big name. Not a great card though. Tyson Chandler's the best big left here in the diamonds. I think he actually would be an absolute dog. Would not mind getting him, although I will say at this point with D-Rob and Wemby on a lot of these top tier squads, he doesn't really play for most people who have like the best teams, but he would be an amazing, like more value big for sure. It'd be nice to see. So if we're going to get a big man, he'd be a good one to see. Luol Deng would be a super solid small forward as well. There's a couple other good small forwards like him, Alex English, Rudy Gay, a couple guys like that who are really solid small forwards. Luol has a fast jumper, pretty complete stats and badges, really good defender. Really, really solid card as well. Would not be shocked at all to see him drop. But at the end of the day, the diamonds at the end are also definitely a crapshoot. And to be completely honest, so are the pink diamonds. But I at least do have some specific guesses for the pink diamonds that I think we might get. And we'll start off with the first one being on page 1, actually. And that is Mr. Rajon Rondo. So, short point guard, yes, but he's a good defender, decent slasher, decent shooter, fast jumper, amazing defensive PG, though. Would he be a top tier point guard at his height? I don't believe so. But he would be about as good as any small point guard in the game in terms of having a fast jumper, being an elite defender, and being able to slash and finish at the rim as well. Would he be a great card? No, not really, but he's a pretty big name. Wouldn't be shocked to see him come out here in the near future. Now, we generally do get at least one really good pink diamond. Tomorrow, I think the really good pink diamond is going to be Rudy Gay. 6'8" small forward, 99 offense, 94 defense. a 93 ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, versatile, solid defender, 90 speed, 88 agility. He's got off posters, dead eye handles for days late, mixed master, physical finisher, such not special, shifty shooter as a base card. By the way, also has the Pro 2 fade and a very good behind the back. So this Rudy Gay card would be super duper tough if we were to get him tomorrow. We'd be pretty pleased with that. And he's the really good pink diamond that I am predicting that we do see tomorrow. Another guy who I think we see at shooting guard is pink diamond Kevin Martin. 6'7" shooting guard, 99 offense, 91 defense, 92 driving layup, 96 mid range, 93 3 ball, 85 driving dunk. Would he be an amazing card? No, not really. He's not an elite defender, but he's got a fast jumper, a bunch of good Hoff offensive badges. I mean, he'd be a fun offensive shooting guard. Don't think he'd be elite defensively though, and that would kind of hurt the card a bit, but he'd be very usable, like no doubt about it. And he'd be affordable as well. Could be a really good offensive, like cheaper pink diamond, I would say. And then outside of that, my last prediction for the pink diamonds is going to be a center, and that is Mr. Greg Oden. 7-footer, 97 offense, 99 defense, can shoot the three ball pretty well. Great dunker, 97 block, 92 interior, 95 rebounding, 83 speed, 84 agility. Would be right up there with the best big men in my team outside of Wimby and maybe Opal D-Rob, but he'd be right in that second tier or bottom of the first tier, I guess you could say, at the center position. Guy who can stretch the floor, amazing defender, really big player build, amazing interior player on both ends of the court, obviously. Would be a really, really good card. Would not be shocked at all to see him drop in tomorrow's set either, because he's one of the best pink diamond hidden gems, in all honesty, left. And 2K seems to have no problem dropping most of the really good pink diamond hidden gems. So would be very, very fine with Greg Oden dropping, because he would be another beast center who would give us another pretty affordable option at that center position. But the Galaxy Opals, last week's Opals, in all honesty, were not amazing. And Derrick Rose and J.R. Smith. We got Jalen Brunson on Tuesday. Again, not a huge, I mean, a very big name, but not like an incredible card. Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Davis, I mean, AD is incredible. He's the best Opal we've gotten. But outside of that, it's like Anthony Edwards for Aura, Sidney Moncrief for 80s edition, Jason Tatum for Lightning Strike. I do think we'll get 2 Opals tomorrow, though. And the first one that I am going to predict is another point guard, but he's a huge name. He hasn't gotten a card since very early in the game. My prediction is Galaxy Opal Steph Curry. 6'3" point guard. Yes, he's not an amazing slasher, but he can finish a bit at the rim with a 70 driving dunk. Definitely much better defensively than his pink diamond card was, but still, despite his awesome offensive stats, especially as a shooter, and the fact that he is now a capable defender and a capable slasher, I still don't realistically think that Steph would be an incredibly amazing card. The thing about Steph is he doesn't have to be that incredibly amazing of a card because he's a huge name. He would sell packs just off of that. And I would not be shocked to see a big name point guard come out in this hidden gem drop. The other hidden gem that I am predicting is Galaxy Opal Vince Carter, who was the Season 1 Day 1 Pro Pass reward. Hasn't gotten a card since then. Would be really good in his own right because he's got a great jumper. He's got Pro 2 fade. He's super athletic as a slasher. And obviously he's a pretty good defender as well. 95 speed, 94 agility also. 31 base badges on the card. He would be a beast. Definitely a really good Opal. I do think we'll get a decently big name drop tomorrow at the top, and that's why I'm predicting guys like Steph and Vince in this drop. Now, with that being said, it'll be interesting to see what tomorrow's drop looks like. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of my predictions, if you think there's anybody that I missed who may be coming tomorrow, whatever the case may be. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.